And it's Bird in at the 3. And for the Hawks, John Collins out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Both free throws good from Davis.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Here's Reeves. Pass to Washington. Now here's Collins. Sinks the tray.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Curry passes to Bird. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Hunter, good.
And what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Pass to Curry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Davis finds Curry. Shot from the wing. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick in the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Now here's Washington, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
His first. Team's first. At the line for your Hawks.
And that one falls for Washington. And the Warriors making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And so he hits both. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Collins passes to Reeves. Knocks down the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The 3 from Curry. Atlanta with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Atlanta, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Ahead. That's good from Curry on the assist by Davis.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Young with the bucket.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Hunter against Howard. Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. P.J. Washington picks one up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Collins, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Curry. Blocked again!
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Johnson. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. O'Neal, and it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Number 1, Trae Young.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
.105 left now in the first quarter.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
For Golden State.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Young, the pass to Hunter. And he jams it home with authority.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Washington passes to Hunter. And the Hawks with another 3.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Lets a floater go. It's tipped. They retain possession. Chalk up 2 there. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hunter, a screen on Johnson. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 7, Ray Allen.
Johnson against Young. Outside Hunter. Here's Reeves. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's Atlanta out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got P.J. Washington, Mo Bamba out there with John Collins. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Smith in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson passes to Anthony. Takes the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home, no question about that. Thank you. And we move towards the back end of the season, Richard. How much is this part of the year a game of attrition?
Oh, nobody is healthy right now. That's just a part of it. That's why depth matters so much. Plus, your mental toughness is tested to a max right now.
Hayes is checked in for the Warriors.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential. Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Warriors,
The first one falls.
Walter Davis. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Smith against Johnson. Pass to Bamba. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And down it goes. 2 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Washington. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Johnson. Misses off the right iron. Here's Washington. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Carmelo Anthony. His second. Team second. At the line for your Hawks, P.J. Washington. 1 shot.
That one misses for Washington. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Bamba.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the three-pointer goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors make some changes. Anthony's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Johnson in for Davis.
Let's hear it once again for your ATL Dancer.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Bird. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Fades back. Again, Atlanta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And one thing that makes Devin Booker so dangerous as a scorer, his ability to create for others, Richard.
Yeah, you have to respect his passing, which prevents the defense from loading up against him. In fact, coming into the league, some scouts liked him as a point guard.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Mama, the pass to Smith. Washington outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bird. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Johnson with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Bird, and Collins with the big block. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins, a little bit of sauce on that slam.
Johnson passes to Bird. He gets it in there. Bird's got 8.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
For 3, Smith. And it's Bird with a rebound. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Curry for 3. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
John Collins has been leading the charge for the Hawks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for Golden State.
Their perimeter defense has obviously been weak. Plus, they're facing some good shooters. It's the perfect storm right now.
And you just wonder if they're capable of making the necessary adjustments. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. We'll see. And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And for that game against the Thunder, that's one they feel good about. I mean, they're confident that they'll take care of business, but by no means is it a slam dunk.
I feel you've been saving that one, Kenny.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Golden State, Hayes is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Stephen Curry, then there's Davis, and it's Bird in at small forward.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson with a bucket.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Beyond the arc, Curry's shot is off. And Atlanta has possession. Booker, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Okongwu against Hayes. To the paint. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Young misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Howard. Hayes against Hunter. Hayes, the pass to Davis. Curry with it. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And the Warriors call time here. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Hawks, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3 ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Curry against Young. Curry surveys. Right side Davis. And Davis slams it home.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
It's stolen by Howard. Curry passes to Davis. Back to Curry. Davis against Booker. High arcing shot. Davis misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Now here's Hunter. 7 points in the game. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Curry. Right at the free throw line, and he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got 12.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
A nice shot by Booker.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Howard. Over Hunter, and that one's long.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the Warriors shooting only 30% in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bird. It's on target from the high post. He's got 10.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Hunter with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Puts up a 3, and there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Back to Curry. Hayes, the pass to Bird. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Back to Young. Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The defense was there, but that's no problem from Booker. His shot is so pure.
And the basket by Curry.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the 2nd.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Now Okongwu. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Davis with it, now guarded by Booker. Curry, no good. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the 2nd half. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good on the bucket. Hunter's got 12.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Launches it from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Ooh, back in the day, they used to call it drop 3, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
Trae Young out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Okongwu, then there's Johnson, and it's Hunter in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Now here's Hunter. Outside for Booker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Hunter. And he makes both free throws. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first.
So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular seasons, but not the smart ones. Part of that is, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
Okongwu, the pass to Hunter, sends it home from 3-point land.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
From about 19, nice jump shot. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 20.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Anthony. Not going to go that time. Good D by Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. Warriors with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
Now here's Hayes. Five to shoot. And he gets it to go. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Young, the pass to Okongwu. It's blocked. Curry against Young. Curry, no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Booker against Davis. Pass to Hunter. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here is Young. He's covered by Curry. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying high.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come, and with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And the shot goes.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Booker, good.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Shooting for Golden State, Larry Bird.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Team sports. At the line for...
Here's Curry. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.